Good morning, all of you. Myself, Dr. K. Vishwanath Alam Raju, in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Dindigul, Hyderabad. We are going to study some of the problems on simply supported beams when it is subjected to combination of UDL and point loads. Here, this is the problem which is subjected to this UDL is acting over here. This is the 20 kilonewton per meter at a span of 4 meters. And at a distance of 4 meters, there is a point load is acting, that is 10 kilonewtons. But this beam is simply supported by, there is a point support, this is knife edge support, this is the roller support. So whenever you are considering, in this case study, how to draw the shear force and bending moment diagrams, we can understand, as we have studied in the before class, when there is max 0, we can understand the maximum value of the bending moment. Okay, here how to calculate it, let us see the solution. So we have to start, when you are going to calculate the shear force values for these types of structure, we have to find out, make sure that even support reactions are also known values. We have to find out the support reactions by using two equilibrium conditions, that is algebraic sum of all vertical forces equal to 0 and algebraic sum of all moment equilibrium about any arbitrary point equal to 0. By using those two equations, we are going to find out reaction at point A at supports, that is reaction here, support is A and point B. So reactions at point A is denoted by AY in vertical direction, ordinate, and here it is by in vertical direction, by in y-axis. Now how to find out? Ay plus by, upward forces equal to downward forces. The upward forces Ay plus by equal to what are the downward forces are? Here UDL. UDL we have to convert into concentrated load, that is 20 kilonewton per meter into 4 plus 10 kilonewtons, that is total is 90 kilonewtons. So vertical upward forces, that Ay plus By equal to 90 kilonewtons. Now next equation is moment equilibrium equation. That means we have to take moment about any point A, that is we are considering about point A, Ay, about point A. Now what is the By into distance? By into 10, that is a 10 distance about this point, 4 plus 4 plus 2, that is 8 meters. By into 10 equal to 20 into 4 into 2. Why it is 20 into 4 into 2? 20 into 4, that is the total concentrated load it becomes, that is 80 kilonewtons. At what distance? This is half of the distance, that is 4 by 2, that is 2 meters. That's why here 20 into 4. 20 into 4 becomes concentrated load. UDL is converted into concentrated load. But at what it is point, at what distance from that arbitrary point it is concentrating? Half of the span of the UDL. That's why it is 4 by 2 is the 2. 20 into 4 into 2 plus the point load or concentrated load. The concentrated load is acting at a distance of arbitrary point here. The point Ay is 8 meters. 10 into 8, that is 240 by 10. It comes under 24. The By reaction, By equal to 24 kilonewtons. We know the equation Ay plus, substitute over there in equation 1 By value, then we'll get it Ay value. That is Ay equal to 90 minus, that is 66 kilonewtons. So Ay is 66 kilonewtons and By is 24 kilonewtons were calculated. We're calculating values at 24 kilonewtons. Now we know support reactions values are known and UDL values are known, point load. Now we can go for calculating the shear force. How to calculate the shear force? Let us calculate the shear force. By taking here, you can see the sign convention over there. This is the sign conventions with positive and negative sign, shear force sign conventions, shear sign conventions. How to calculate? Let us move from left to right direction. At point A left side, there is no load is acting. That's why it is 0. Shear force at point A left is 0. And coming to the shear force at point A right, move right side. It is moving. This is a section line is there. This is a section line. The upward direction shear force is positive. That's why AY is 66 kilonewtons. Next, point C. At point C, there are two. Now, the section line is moving. The section line moves towards right side of the point C. Now here, it is a section line. Upward force is positive. Downward force is negative. So upward is point, that is 66 kilonewtons, and downward this UDL is acting downwards, negative. That is concentrated load is 20 into 4, 80. That is 66 minus 80. 66 minus 80 kilonewtons, that is negative 14 kilonewtons at point C. Now coming to at point D. This point D up to point D left, up to this is the same load continues. After D, what is happening? After D, what happens? After D, what is happening? Now again downward force is negative. So AY plus AY minus 80 minus 10. That is minus 24 kilonewtons. So up to BY, now from this direction you can see what is a BY. BY acting upwards means negative, that is minus 24 kilonewtons. If you go to dead end, that is the B right, it becomes minus 24 plus 24, it becomes 0. Now by taking these values, we are going to draw the shear force diagram. At point A, what is the shear force diagram at point A is plus 66. Is a positive 66. But point A to C, what is acting? UDL. That's why it is a varying, that is a linear straight line, inclined line. Now at point C, what is happening? It is negative minus 14. Now up to D it is negative, but D it is minus 24. Now join it, extend, minus 24. And up to negative here, up to point B, it is minus 24 kilonewtons. Thus, we can draw the shear force variation of the beam when it is subjected to UDL and point load. For this case study, it comes in the shape of the shear force diagram. It looks like this. But we can understand there is at certain point the shear force becomes 0. We are going to find out how to find out what is the shear force at this point 0. We can find out that the distance where shear force is acting as 0. Whenever shear force is acting at 0, where the maximum bending moment occurs. Now let us see calculating the bending moment equations. How to calculate the bending moment values at various points. In this case, it is point A, point B, point C, and point D. Now shear bending moment calculations over here. The bending moment calculations, this is the positive bending moment and it is negative bending moment. The positive bending moment, at point A we are going, at point A 0, at point C RA is 66, RB is 24. This RA is moving. If you consider the portion of A to C, at point A this RA is moving upwards positive. What about C? This UDL is acting downwards negative. That means 66 into 40, that's 4. 66 into 4 meters minus 66 into 4 minus UDL should be converted into concentrated load. That's 20 into 4 is the concentrated load. What is the distance up to point C? This UDL concentrated load is acting 4 by 2. Then understand here that is 20 into 4 into 4 by 2 is 2. That is 104 kilonewton meter positive. Now if it comes under up to point D, what is the value at point D? 66 kilonewtons into 8 meters minus 20 into 4 into 6, because 2 plus 4 is concentrated load up to here. The concentrated load is 2 meters from here to here. 2 plus 4, that is a 6. That's 20 into 4 into 6 minus, that's minus 20 into 4 into 6. That value is 48 kilonewton meter. 48 kilonewton meter, we got it. Now tremendously reduced from point C to point D, this bending moment values. Now what about at point B? It is 0. Now by taking these values, we are going to draw a relative bending moment values diagram. That diagram is nothing but bending moment diagram. Now at point A is 0, at point D it is 0. Now at point D, at point B it is 0, at point D what is happening? At point D it is gradually increasing up to 48 kilonewton meter. It is a point load, that's why there is inclined, that is linear law. Now straight line law, after this straight line law, again straight line law will come point D to point C, it is a straight line. Now point C to point A, what is happening? There is a parabolic law it follows. That's why this the curve is the parabolic curve. So how it is varying? For 528 to, this is the 528 to coming to 0. So this 528 to 0, the maximum value can be found wherever shear force is 0, where bending moment value can be observed as maximum. So thus we can understand the shear force and how to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram when the simply supported beam is subjected to UDL and also point loads. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.